If someone orders one serving of fried rice, it takes about 30 to 40 seconds till it's on the table. Their fried rice is the best. Cheap and tasty. It's always been delicious. The other day there was a fried rice convention and they took home the silver prize. They serve it up fast. Servings are big and delicious. Ramen Yamato. A shop famous for fried rice in Yokohama City, Kanagawa Prefecture. Starting from pre-opening preparations. Place your order at the meal ticket machine. You'll not only find fried rice, but also lots of other meals, like teishoku. Here we have an open kitchen. It's really pretty, making it a sign of safety and reliability. A pretty ramen shop alone makes the food taste better. These are homemade noodles. I was shown where they make the noodles. Are these for in-house use only? We can't sell these wholesale. The reason being, John, the shopkeeper. We're too particular about these. We can't sell these for market price. We're the only ones who set the price. We use a ton of unique ingredients. Standard Chinese noodles are only made using wheat, water and salt. That's the standard practice. But ours are made with a whole bunch of additional ingredients. Right now, vendors sell noodles at about 60 to 70 yen per serving, or at about 80. But we sell our noodles at about 100 yen per serving. So they can't be fully used by other ramen shops. That's how it is. This equipment alone cost us about 8 million yen. We leave them in the noodle storage for a while and use them later. We let them ripen. Are they for sale? Making them is a huge effort. It's difficult selling them to people, you see. Homemade noodles, made from selected ingredients. Ingredients are high quality, making the noodles very pricey. Refilling the condiments is important too. When did you establish the business? I've been managing this place for a little less than 20 years now. What was the occasion? I used to be in the family restaurant business. The reason I opened up my own shop is that I wanted to make people happy with the food I make. That's where my motivation comes from. When did you come to Japan? 32 years ago, as a student. Is starting a business difficult in other countries? I came here as a student, so I didn't think a lot about this industry back then. I graduated university right when the economic bubble burst. It was a tough time back then. I found a job at a family restaurant. So while I gathered more and more experience, I found that this industry is really interesting. I didn't think I would end up with a ramen shop. But the man who sponsored me coincidentally managed a ramen shop. He told me he'd like to hand over the shop, because he couldn't handle it anymore. It's been exactly 7 years since then. Has the menu been the same ever since? This shop is 30 years old now. When it opened, it started out as Shopkei, Yokohama's own family-run ramen shop. And this shop was originally opened as one of its branches. But when I took over, we still had the old ramen shop menu composition. If you ask me, I'm not the type to use oil excessively. Ramen doesn't have to be that unhealthy. So we try to rid our food of the oil. Our soup is rather light and refreshing. Exactly. South Korea is also like that. Beef and pork bones are used to make soup. I think it's common practice in the Asian cultural sphere. There's a sturdy nutritional element in there. There's the Korean yukgaejang, solongtang, or gamjatang. All of these use soup that's extracted from bones. So-called ramen is considered junk food, or that's what's being said at least. Things extracted from boiled bones aren't believed to be unhealthy. Soup from carefully boiled bones is used. Soup from carefully boiled bones is used, while believed to contain only little oil. So how do you make your soup? We use a combination of pork, thigh and backbones and chicken bones. Can you change the flavor as a branch shop? We went through a lot of trial and error at first. We tried implementing a pressure cooker, which was a mistake. There used to be 2 shops. We made the experience of one shop being scrapped. Was it tough managing 2 shops as a single person? The management didn't go so well, because we had to work in the shop at the same time, which was one of the factors at play. What dishes are popular? Fried rice is our most popular one. In 2007, a competition called Gachi Chahan was held in Yokohama. We took home the silver prize, and our fried rice achieved fame. Now, 2/3 of our menu consists of fried rice. Our ramen is light and refreshing, but there are people that go, "The shop's fried rice is amazing, but the ramen is somewhat lacking." I think the guest's criticism is right. I wasn't sure whether serving a dish that was healthy and not only taste-focused was really necessary in the first place. On the ticket machine, you can see that the dishes I had most confidence in are lined up in the top row. A very basic ramen might be unsatisfactory for a great number of people. The ramen variations I want to recommend are the vegetable trio in the top row: koge miso, sammamen, and tammen. There's also gamjatangmen. The name comes from a Korean hot pot called gamjatang. It was made by commoners, but they turned it into a sort of ramen. Gamja are what potatoes are called in Korean. The potatoes in the hot pot are round and big. And then there's the pork backbone, from which the soup is made. But we also add egoma seed powder, which is beneficial to beauty. We boil up to 50 kilos of bones a day, and we put the excess meat on the bones right in the gamjatang. It's pretty healthy, because it includes collagen, which makes you more beautiful, because egoma seeds are also in the soup. I'm confident to say it's good for you. Most people who eat gamjatang are the ones who order deliberately. Was fried rice your focus from the beginning? I dare say, this is the best fried rice in Japan. That's also what the sign says. I was personally a bit disappointed when we got silver at the gachi chahan competition. We did our best, and yet we only got around 90 out of 100 points. We still need to improve, but we'll keep pushing on. But in the end, I guess silver was alright. What's the trick to making great fried rice? People always wonder if we put drugs in our fried rice. Our shop has a counter, so the guests always watch us cooking. The taste is in the seasoning. But you see, our fried rice is really simple. It only takes a short time to make on high heat. If there's anything else I can say, people often say you should go with frozen rice, but we strictly rely on freshly cooked rice. Warm rice makes fried rice the most delicious. The tastiest rice becomes the tastiest fried rice after all. Half of our mixture is koshihikari, the other half is akita komachi. That's what we use to make fried rice. But just the rice alone is really tasty. But of course, make it fried rice and it's even better. I'm particular about ingredients, but I try to come up with seasoning mixtures that anyone can use to make fried rice. When we cook, we only throw in seasoning twice. Powdered seasonings once, then liquid seasonings. It's an extremely simple and extremely fast cooking process. If someone orders a serving, we make it so it's out on the table in about 30 or 40 seconds. Well, we've got a secret method of sorts. The way I make it is right for me, and the way they make it is right for them. So we use the rice when it's still warm, and it's also high quality. Which fried rice is the most popular? The basic one. Soy sauce fried rice. And then this one tastes like fried miso onigiri, miso fried rice. Also curry fried rice, and kimchi fried rice. Anyhow, the ingredients we use are all homemade. The tare and kimchi. We also make the curry from spice. It's authentic food. Have the rising material costs impacted you in any way? It had quite the impact, but even then, sales have increased somewhat, thankfully. We can break even somehow. It's also been tough with the increasing labor costs. We obviously need to pay our staff. But we make up for it with our effort. Have the prices on the menu changed? We increased them by 5% in April. Even though we raised the prices, which was a tough choice we had to make, but it was necessary to keep the shop afloat. If we can't make a profit, we'll go out of business. So instead, we make a small profit with our guest support. A good shop is one that can continue to exist. They're confident they're number one in Japan. Only counter seating is available. Come on a day that has a 7 in it and you'll get a little gift. Bento and delivery options are also popular. On the second floor, there's a Korean-style izakaya. Opening of the shop. Made in just 40 seconds. Miso fried rice. Ramen. Made in just 37 seconds. Soy sauce fried rice. What type of people are your guests? Lots of different people. Company workers, people who work outside. People bring their families on weekends. Women also come here by themselves. I guess we look like a welcoming shop. Do you have lots of regulars? That's right. People who used to come here when they were kids. And keep coming now that they've grown up. And people also bring their friends along. You can see your guests grow. Let's talk to some of the guests.
お店は何回目ぐらいなんですか？
I've been coming here for over 20 years.
今日は何を召し上がったんですか？
I got salty tamen and the fried rice set today. It was tasty. Tasty and cheap. Do you always know what you're gonna get? It's always random. I feel like trying everything on the menu. Any recommendations? Well, the fried rice is tasty without doubt. Personally, I like spicy food. Kimchi fried rice is the tastiest. I'll keep coming here as often as I can. Thank you for having me. Yamato Ramen. Two servings are being prepared. Soy sauce fried rice. Ginger fried 定食。Kimchi fried rice. Soy sauce fried rice.
ライスいりますか？ライス。
Ganjatang men.
また何のことはあれですか？はい。はい、お待ちどうさま。はい。ヤマト。
Miso ramen.
チャーハンセットのお客様。
お店はよくいらっしゃるんですか？
Yeah, I come here once a week. When did you come here for the first time? That was 20 years ago.
そんなに。そうですか。
Today is miso ramen. It was delicious. They've got such a wide variety of ramen, like Ganjatang ramen. So many different variations, but I definitely recommend the Gamjatang ramen. In Korean cuisine, there's Gamjatang hot pot, which was turned into a ramen version. You can choose from one of 5 spiciness levels. Yeah, I also had fried rice today. They've always had great fried rice. The other day there was a fried rice convention, and they took home the silver prize. Yeah, they got it. Congratulations. What's the main reason you come here? Well, there's the taste, but of course, John, the owner, and the staff with their smiling faces. There's kindness. It makes you want to see their faces. Keep going, just as you always have. I come here once every 2 weeks.
今日何を召し上がったんですか？
Fried rice gyoza. It was delicious. Did you order the same meal as usual? I had gyoza for the first time recently. They tasted great, so I had them again today. I came here for the gyoza. What's the main reason you come here? They serve it up fast. Servings are big and delicious. That's the reason I keep coming. I'll continue coming by now and then. Keep up the effort and keep making your delicious food. I had a good meal. It was great. I didn't have fried rice though. Green onion donburi, green onion and roasted pork donburi. I loved it. I hope you can keep the business running. Do you mind if I come again? I had a tasty meal. Do you return to Korea sometimes? I haven't been there for 4 years.
コロナもねありましたから。
そうですね。
Isn't it lonely?
まあそれは
I hope I'll be able to go next year. Do you have children?
どうしてるんですか。
They already found employment at a company. They're working in IT.
仕事をやってます。
Do they ever come to help you out?
手伝ったりすることとかあったりますか。
When they were a student, yeah. But now, it's rare. But they set up a homepage for the shop and helped me with the system infrastructure.
やってもらってます。
Do you ever close the shop? Basically, no. 3 days on New Year's. But we do have employee training and company trips.
まあそこら辺ですかね。
You go on trips together.
みたいなのも行かれるんですか。
We're planning to go on the 15th and the 16th of November.
どちらに行かれるんですか。
It's a bit short, but we'll go to Hokkaido.
うちは
It's the ramen industry, but even then, we're rather the type to let staff take holidays.
伊沢さん自身は大丈夫ですか。
I only take days off irregularly. Is there a company trip each year? Yes.
はい。
Due to the pandemic, we couldn't go very far,
近場だったんですけど。
but this time we will. What about travel expenses? Of course, the company covers those.
すごいですね。
Everybody works hard during the hot summer days,
くれてますので。
so I want to reward them for their effort.
ような。
Tanmen. ガンジャタンメン。
餃子セットヤマト入ります。はい。で大盛りの方だ。これ普通。
Spicy pork skimming.
ありがとうございます。ハロー。
Spicy pork skimming, large serving. Vegetable stir fry.
野菜炒めていいか。ちょっとチャーシュートッピング。
セットこれ10円でね。はい。これも。じゃあ準備のお客様。
Let me order something too. Black pork gyoza dumplings. So juicy and full of umami flavor. Miso fried rice. It sure does taste like fried onigiri with miso. The ramen set is only available with soy sauce fried rice. Gamja tangmen. Too tasty. The rich flavor of the soup blends in well. Gamja tangmen comes with rice, so you can make zosui with the remaining soup. I'll definitely get hooked on this. Now I get why people keep coming back for more. Delicious and fast, the way it's supposed to be. I'll come again. They also tried some of my gyoza.
これは何をつけて食べた方が美味しいですか？
これは塩とごま油がおすすめです。
塩とごま油。はい。
I recommend salt and sesame oil for seasoning.
気をつけてください。
It's filled with juice, so be careful when eating. Only the strongest can eat them in one bite. From skin to filling, it's all homemade.
いかがですか、味は。
中の味も結構しっかりしてました。美味しいです。
皮
がすごいもちもちしてて、食感がすごいいいです。
ありがとうございます。
これ焼いても美味しそうです。
You can either boil them or fry them.
ちょっと長めに焼いて、もらえれば普通に美味しいですので。いかがですか？
柔らかい味ですね。優しい味。
ありがとうございます。
美味しい。
結構ごま油も美味しいですよね。
そうですね。美味しいです。
ありがとうございます。
美味しいね。
ありがとうございます。
How do you imagine the shop's future?
どういう風にしていきたいとか展望はありますか？
We won't open any new shops, but we're thinking about selling frozen fried rice by setting up a vending machine, and also other small dishes. We'll handle it authentically, but if we can, we'll also set up something like an online shop. Are you gonna put the vending machine close to the shop? We're planning to put one in front of the shop and rent a number of other spots to put them. Next year, at the earliest, we'll introduce our first machine.
もうすぐですね、じゃあ。
Maybe, that is. If our staff show interest in becoming independent, we're also eager to support them.
していきたいなっていうふうには思いますけれども、はい。
And who will take over the shop?
後継ぎとか次の後継者みたいなことって今はそんなに考えてないですか？
I got 2 daughters,
女の子なので、まだその
and they want to try many different things. It would be big if there would be someone to take over the shop.
それはもう大いにと思います。
One of the employees, perhaps. One of my employees, perhaps. Or in the case of someone unrelated, we'll also leave it to them. Please support them with a comment, extra scene after this. What do you do for fun?
好きなこととかありますか？趣味とか。
まあ趣味はまあ一応、
Onsen trips and golf.
だったり、
ゴルフもいい。
I like those. On a monthly basis.
あんまり、
I always feel like going.
山々なんですけど、なかなか、